Hello and welcome back to another episode of UView Variety Show. I'm your host, Rohan Creighton, and today I'm joined by Joshua Ha and returned by Sarah Cabral. So we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to play our game, Telephone. So I think I've explained to you guys before, but I'll go over it again. So basically, there's going to be a prompt in this little red box, and it's going to be some type of person wanting to talk about something, and you have to pick up the phone and respond to them and just kind of figure out what's going on. So
Okay.
I'll go first so you guys can kind of get a run of what's going on.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Your supplier sent you the wrong blend of beans. You're on the phone trying to request a new shipment. Your supplier is in Brazil and you don't speak Portuguese. Try to get the basics across.
We speak Portuguese.
Okay. Hey, yeah, so I'm calling from the UView coffee shop, or the UView cafe, and we got the wrong What? No, we got the wrong shipment. Sir, is there someone who speaks English by you? Yeah, yes, Brazil is great. Yes, go football. Yes, but I need someone who speaks English. We got the wrong We got the wrong shipment. Let me speak to your manager. No, I'm gonna put you on hold. The Spanish, am I right? Okay, so that's basically how it goes. Who wants to go next? Sarah.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, here we go. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not really an actress.
Lies.
Okay.
That's what all actresses say, right?
Your agent is on the phone with a new gig for you at the Tacoma Dome, but it's scheduled during your graduation. All your family is in town. Talk your way through it. Rohan? Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry I haven't gotten back to you. So the thing is,
Agent, I guess.
so there's this thing that I did, or that I'm going to do, kind of. So I'm graduating, and all of my family's in town. So I can't really, am I performing?
Yeah.
I can't really perform at the Tacoma Dome. I know that, tickets are sold out or
Pull a
whatever.
lot of strings for this.
I know, I'm so sorry. I can't go, bye. So bad.
Okay, Josh, it's all you.
Oh gosh.
It's not my manager now, that was just your boss.
We'll talk about it.
Tell Humpty Dumpty why you can't put him back together.
Ooh, poor guy.
Jeez,
It was such a tragic story, you know?
I know.
So tragic.
Yes, Mr. Dumpty? I understand. Did you say you were pushed off the wall? I'll call her. I'm so sorry to hear. I'll call HR immediately. You want me to fix you, put you back? You're an egg. Mr. Dumpty, you're 80 years old. I can't put you back together. You're an egg. Yeah, no. Mr. Whom? Mr. Dumpty, I think I think you might have fallen on your head. I'm so sorry. I'll call for you. Yes, sir.
Poor guy. So, now you know what happens if you fall off an egg. If you fall off a wall somewhere, don't call Josh. We'll be right back. Hey guys, and we're back. So, here with me, I have Josh Ha, just like we talked about before. Josh, glad to have you.
Thank you so much for having me on today, Rohan.
Anytime.
I've always wanted to be on the television before,
Yeah.
and you made that possible.
You know me, chasing dreams and making sure other people chase their dreams too. Yeah. Okay, let's dive right into this. So, you recently graduated this past spring.
Yes, sir.
What did you graduate with?
A degree, a diploma. I graduated with a double major in history and Spanish,
Okay.
with a minor in philosophy.
Okay. So, okay, interesting. Do you speak Spanish fluently?
More or less, but otherwise, let me put that in Spanish for you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Thank you. Okay, so what did you want to do with those degrees you graduated with? The double degrees, or at least even one of them?
So I grew up Korean. I'm still Korean, but basically growing up, I had to either be a doctor or a dentist. And when I said neither, I was like, man, I'm going to study what I want, whenever I want, however I want.
Right.
Which basically means you don't know if you're going to ever get a job ever. And so I loved history. Spanish was an accident.
Really?
Yeah, I only needed to take 2 more classes because I kept taking upper division credits. Spanish was a good time. I'm glad I added that. But history has, I changed my major 7 times.
7 times?
But I started with history and ended with history.
What did you change to in that like intermediary spot?
Well, I came in as a freshman as a history major.
Okay.
Then I changed to a communications major because somebody convinced me to become a communications major. But then I didn't even know what the curriculum for the communications major was. So I switched to undecided. But then undecided seemed undecisive. So I picked the other undecided major, which is theology. But then I was like, ugh! So I took a year doing ACA, even though I did not have anything Spanish declared. And then I added a Spanish major and dropped theology. From there, somebody was like, you should be a humanities major because we don't offer a philosophy major, but you can do a philosophy concentration in humanities. But then I discovered what humanities was, and I was like, no. And then Professor Buell sat me down and said, you are a history major. And that is what I am.
He told you that you're a history major.
Oh, yeah. You know how you know if you're a real history major or not? You don't say, I am a historian. You say, I'm an historian. The H is silent.
Just gonna get back to these.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, gonna digress away from your major that you don't, or the degree you graduated since you don't use it anymore. I've heard that you have a coffee truck or something of the like.
Yes, I'm a proud part owner of a new startup coffee shop here in the Walla Walla Valley called Carte Coffee. That's
Carte Coffee?
C-A-R-T-E, Carte.
Okay.
The name is a pun. It was founded by former Atlas people, including myself.
Okay.
Carte, or C-A-R-T-E, is a Latin word meaning map. That's where we get cartography from.
Okay.
And we started on a folding table with wheels, and now we operate in a trailer, a remodeled trailer that is like a cafe, a coffee shop.
Interesting.
So we're in a cart, but it's a homage, also in silent H, a nod to the Atlas, because our name is Map. I didn't make it up.
That's great, though.
Yeah, we are specifically trying to bring a new approach to coffee here to the Walla Walla Valley. I'm a Keurig, Starbucks, Dutch Bros drinker, but I can appreciate the nuances of specialty coffee.
Okay.
We are what is called a multi-roaster, where we source coffees from just about everywhere, and we get to pick which roasters we create connections with, and we source directly using wholesale.
Interesting.
So every week we have on a different coffee roaster. And that's really fun, because
Yeah.
we have full control over our product.
Interesting. That's kind of deep.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that deep into it. I just thought you were another coffee shop in the area.
We are in some regards, but in other regards, we are something completely different. We like to be unique. We are not yet open. We hope to open officially sometime this fall, so stay tuned.
Okay. So you did touch on it a little bit that you worked for the Atlas. How did that shape your mindset into becoming a business owner for yourself?
I never planned to be a business owner, ever, but the Atlas provided me with so many opportunities to meet people, to grow closer to people, to form connections with people, and I think that's really important to me. The Atlas is where I really fell in love with the whole art and craft of coffee.
Interesting.
And I don't know, coffee to me is just a medium, a method by which I can connect with people.
Interesting.
So the Atlas kind of built me, and I'm always thankful for that place.
That's good. It's always important to remember where you start from. For anyone who's watching and doesn't know, the Atlas is the cafe we have on campus here for when students want to just go grab a quick drink or even study in a nice, warm environment. So you said this also, that you're operating here in Walla Walla. Why did you specifically pick Walla Walla or this area to operate in? Because we have so many other coffee shops, cafes, roasteries, all that other stuff in this one little valley. Why'd you stay here?
Well, firstly, when I first came to Walla Walla, being from the Seattle area, I thought this place was a desolate wasteland. But after a little while here, I came to love the place. Seeing people I know when I go to the grocery store,
Yeah.
or waving when I drive past you.
Right.
These are special gems that I never knew I needed before. So this is now my 6th year. I'm starting my 6th year living here in the valley.
Yikes.
And I want to be a townie.
You want to be a townie?
I want to be a townie, and here's why. I feel like here in Walla Walla, it's small enough but has everything. They say the more people there are around you, the lonelier you are. And Walla Walla is just that number where I'm not ever lonely. Walla Walla to me is important because I get to stay here and still be me. I've built who I am, and I get to connect with people from what I've built.
Yeah.
On top of that, Walla Walla is a hip, new, happening foodie town, but it doesn't have much of a specialty coffee specific scene. We have a lovely, wonderful coffee places in town. The Walla Walla Roastery is a specialty roaster that's really great. The places in Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Tokyo, Perth, Melbourne, Los Angeles, New York, they have places called specialty multi-roasters where they don't roast their own coffee. They also source their own coffees from different places. And we wanted to bring a new approach to coffee, saying, hey, let's consider where this was roasted, how this was roasted, what elevation was this roasted at, who's the name of the farmer who grew this, what plant or varietal does this coffee come from?
Yeah.
All these little things.
I totally get that. Well, that's all we have time for. I'd love to pick your brain on this more. Maybe off camera we'll discuss it some more. But thank you so much for joining me, Josh. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Can we shake this hand?
Yeah, I was like,
there we go.
this is 0-2.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll be right back with the next interview.